So I lay before you life and death, blessing and curses. So choose life, that you and your descendants may have a long life. This is my story, and my name is Kristine Jonck. And I phoned the doctor and I said to him, he's been really sick. Can we still do the insemination? And he said to me, well, with all the years that he's been doing this and all the cases that he's never had a conversion of the wife being HIV positive afterwards. So he would say, yes, we can go ahead. So we tried one more time, but we did it at a really silly time. I had to drive from Durbanville to Kenilworth. So we decided, no, we're going to do it 8 o'clock in the morning in rush hour traffic. So I had to take Quintin's sample with me in rush hour traffic and get there before an hour was over. And I was driving stop and start and stop and start and stop and start. And his sample fell off the chair. It actually shot off the chair into the front. And I got there and I was so stressed, and I gave the sample to the guy that had to do the washing. And he came to me afterwards and he said to me, this is really a bad sample. And I said to him, but it was a little bit longer than an hour. And he said, okay, well, that could be it. But he'll just check it again. And I didn't want to tell him that I've actually dropped the kids. And I phoned my friend and I said to her, this is a disaster and I'm so stressed and I dropped the stuff and I don't know what's going to happen, and what now? What if it doesn't happen? It's because of me, because dropping. And she said to me, just calm down. But she started laughing and I was like, why are you laughing? And she said to me, but it's really funny. And she said to me, just calm down, and you know that God is in control because he gives life and he takes it. So I calmed down a bit and I had a coffee and whatever, and I went back. So they did the insemination again. And I still said to Quintin, I said to him, Quintin, if this does take, it's going to be a girl. Because they say the girl's sperm, they're the ones that are tough, and the boy's sperms are the ones that are quick, but they die quicker. So it's going to be a girl. Anyway, so we went along, and 2 weeks later, they said to me, okay, I am pregnant. And I also always had the fear of losing the baby again, but I just, kept going and kept believing and just kept being happy that I was pregnant. So we went for the scan at 12 weeks, and the doctor said, no, she thinks she's not going to say for sure, but it could be a girl because the heart rate is really high. So we were like, okay, well, that's what we were expecting. So about, 8 weeks later, we went again for another checkup. And she said, oh, yeah, no, you've got a perfectly beautiful growing boy. And Quintin started crying, and so did my mom. She was there as well. And I looked at them and I thought, why are you crying? What if it was a girl? Would you have cried then? Anyway, but it was just another piece of evidence that God was in control and that he doesn't matter what we think or what we try and work out in our human minds. He's got a different plan. So yeah, we had our little boy, Neil. That's a story for another day. And we moved to Swakopmund, and we had another 2 kids, which we love very much. Another boy, and then a little girl. And I'm very blessed to have them in my life, and I'm a mother. And I know that at heart also I'm a nurse and I'm a midwife. So he's really walked a road with me to find my identity and to find who I was in him and what plans he had for me, instead of trying to figure it out in my own mind.